Hello everybody, Brandon Livingston with Coast to Coast Title and Escrow Services here. Going to go over our Coast to Coast Title app with you, specifically one of the tools on the app, the Seller Net Sheet. This video is with the assumption that everyone has downloaded the title app. If you have not, go to our website, ctctitlecode.com. Top right tab will be Seller Net Sheet. Click on that. Whether you have an Android or an iPhone, it'll give you instructions on how to easily download this. Then you'll certainly want to come back to this video for instructions on how to do this Seller Net Sheet within, it should take only about a minute or two tops, no matter what fees you have to enter. So again, we're going to pretend everybody has it. We're going to go into the app, pull it up here, and I did log out. So it's going to be like your guys' first login. For those of you that just went and registered, you'll create a username and password. We're going to enter that information now. Oops. Big fingers, guys. Sorry. And you'll enter your password. And remember to hit this. It's automatically checked, but remember to make sure that that's checked. That'll keep you logged into the app. So now, from now on, when you hit that shortcut, it'll bring you right to this screen, and there's your dashboard. Okay, so you're going to notice mine's a little bit different from yours, from about pre-HUD down, simply because I'm an admin. So you won't have that. We're going to specifically look at the 5th tab down, Seller Net Sheet. And if you click on that, it'll bring you to that homepage. And this is where you're going to start with obviously typing in the property address. So we're going to pretend, I'm just going to pretend that I'm going to purchase the building that I'm in right now at Coast to Coast Title, 10863 Park. And you can see it has the address finder here, so it did locate it. It's the third one down, 10863 Park Boulevard North, Seminole, Florida, Coast to Coast Title. If it is a condo, you will enter the number here. However, I know that this one is not. You have either purchase with financing capabilities or cash, whichever the contract states. The sales price, we're going to pretend for the contract, for our pretend contract, is $250,000. Now, on this prior policy liability amount, we're going to pretend that, well, let's go backwards. I recommend, again, this is a matter of opinion, I recommend that you do not utilize this if you are 100% not 100% sure that there is a reissue credit. Reissue credit is issued and honored when a property that's being purchased or sold, or refinanced, either one, has been purchased within the past 3 years on a purchase. Okay, so 3 years or within 3 years, it's been purchased by the current owner, or in this particular case, our seller. It would give them a substantial savings there. However, from my experience, I find that if the seller's net to proceeds at close goes up, they're okay with that, right? We all are. I would be. If it goes down, they may be a little upset. So for disclosure reasons, which is what a seller net's for, I say, my opinion, leave it blank. If you know, go ahead and enter it. Default for who pays title insurance is there. However, if the contract for some reason states the buyer pays, of course, you can click it there, or if seller buyers split down the middle, the 50-50 tab will work. Here, Pinellas, Hillsborough County, we know, is traditionally paid for by the seller, unless something creative happens for negotiating power, something like that. That's what we typically see. Minimum title fee adjustment, that's one you're going to skip. You go to the mortgage payoff. We're going to pretend like the seller disclosed to us that there's a $170,000 mortgage on the $175,000 mortgage currently still due on the property. If there's a second lien or second mortgage or a home equity line of credit, for instance, you can enter it there. Real estate broker commissions, we're going to leave on the percent, okay? And you're going to enter that amount. We're going to pretend like this one's 2.5% on each side, okay? 2.5 listing and selling side. And if there's a transaction on fee, which we'll pretend there is for $345, if there's an HOA, Did the seller pay in advance for this? We'll say yes. We'll say they paid. We'll say it's yearly for $500. Sounds good. And if there's a recertification fee, you can enter it there. Transfer fee, we'll just say it's $250. Tax proration, it knows that we pay here in Pinellas County annual taxes. We'll just say that's $2,000. And if there's any other expenses, you can, or credits, this is where you'll do it at expense or credit. For instance, a survey fee. And we'll say that that's $250. However, I'll do it $350 because it may need a flood certificate, correct? And for informational purposes only, if I want to remove that, I'm going to click on that remove. If I want to add an expense, I can click on add. I'll add expense, and then nope, I'll remove it. It works just like that. Okay, so now let's just pretend there obviously can be more things you can enter up to where you feel comfortable with the seller net, any information you've been disclosed or come across. You'll then hit calculate. And we're almost done. Voila. Seller net's $57,451.99. As you can see, our title charges there at the top automatically populate. Again, the owner's title insurance premium based off of that sales price of $250,000. The transfer tax for the deed is also based off that amount. Auto calculates that along with 2 pages for the deed of $1,850. The payoff is there that we enter. The commissions, prorated taxes, homeowner's insurance. It is all there, folks. That easy. Now, here's where I recommend that you email it to yourself. Why? One, most likely at this point in the transaction, they're not going to know who Coast to Coast Title and Escrow is. You are their most trusted source. Therefore, something coming from you is welcomed. So I recommend sending it to yourself and then forwarding it to your client. So there, it's been sent. And there it was at the top where I received it. So I am done. Okay. It's all there, folks. It's really that simple. I can go back here and do another seller net sheet. Some of the other tools that we'll be going over at later times, later dates will be the title quote, closing disclosure quote, where you can do your own preliminary CD as well as buyer estimate, Alta statements. This particular app, just for all those who are on there, all my real estate pros that are on here, this is for real estate agents. We have other tools for mortgage lenders, loan officers on our national side. So please wait for that particular tool to be announced, or you can contact the office so we can go over that with you immediately. If you're looking for a tutorial, we can be more than happy to send you that. Again, this one is specific to sellers and representatives of sellers, so listing agents as well as selling agents on the buy side. So hopefully you found value in this. The intent is to have these fees and the net at the palm of your hand, and I think we have certainly accomplished that. Thank you very much for watching. We really, really appreciate and are so thankful for your partnership. We hope that all of you have a wonderful day.